Take ground. Now this ain't no movement, this a takedown. We would not be moved or intimidated. We ain't the type. You got a problem? Tell them cross the fucking line. My niggas ain't polite. Soldiers to the left and right. I die for every man body. Before I be a coward, I'd rather be a dead body. This will be my kingdom when the hour pass. You can either get with it or get flipped like an hourglass. We live by honor and no excuse. Just sit the prayer up to the Lord. I told him, then let all the terrorists loose. Hold your tongue or get rebuked, cause you made a truce. With a race that made merchandise, how to buy bills. Scared of who? You got your gun, then pull it. Me and my niggas start to argue, it's about who gon' bite the bullet. It gon' take round, take round, take round. Opponents better move slow. Attack dog for this truth. Nigga, cool zone. Go to ground, 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 go to ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take ground, 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 take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down. Take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down. Oh, thought you could cross us with no consequence, but you will pay dearly. You should've used your common sense. My zeal lit, that means you could never prevail. Hey, with a true sit, hey, with warriors dwell. Be wise with the weapons, cause I promise. My nine just like my wife, she concealed, she modest. I know two things, a robber will not prosper. And any man harm me and my aunt gon' meet the doctor. Cause this life is warfare, it's not an easy walk. Been watching my people die so you can miss me with that love talk. My UPK soldiers, any man try to cross your path, make him regret it. What that means? Fall on his age. Comparing me to you really ain't no contest. Lonely one west. Say what? Lonely one west. This for those who thinking we ain't ready for. Tell them back up. I'm about to drop something heavy for. Go to ground, 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 go to ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take ground, 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 take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down. Take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground. My soldiers take ground till them stand down. West till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends, so we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he a domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical, guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since all the dominance of one west rising to prominent. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupon for Uber. Rhymes hard like they've been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. I obligata. For the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. A showstopper, been the proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm going off Patron and premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's working mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when they eat on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had them niggas feel like a tire, down the deep. And I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because UP. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
We do it like that and we do it like this. We do it like that and we do it like this.
Yeah. Swing low, Lord, get me out this plantation. I ain't on the block no more, no grams weighing. I don't even bed no hoes, my ribs stay in. Try to keep them humble and never run in the streets. My kids speaking Hebrew, so you know that I teach. It's hard, gotta hold on, trying to keep up the peace. I'm waiting on your son to return and cut off the beast. Till then, I'ma be in war mode and face east. I know I don't deserve a second chance, but I take it. That's why I don't sell dimes no more, and I don't blaze it. Satan still want me back, he gotta face it. Smoke don't touch these lungs, I'm feeling strong again. Lost a couple LBs, even started to jog again. I get suited up now, and I ain't talking about cardigans. Boots laced up in gear, ready for battle. The enemy is listening, Lord, but I ain't rattled. You made a nigga feel it, some niggas scared of the shadow. I'm seeing lost niggas in these groups on the tube. You could've put me with them, guess that's mercy from you. You put me front of chiller, you're hiding, I can't lose. You took a drug dealer that probably should make the news and turn him to a prophet. My family is still confused. It seems they like the old me best. Sorry to say, I ain't gotta drop a old me left. So I pray that the slave master see death every day. I hear the bells tolling, hope I'm the one chosen. When that chariot swing low, Lord, let me roll it.
We're doing this for Yahweh and Yahushua. Go to war for our people like Mordecai. I'm sorry for my sins and I deserve to die, but please swing low, sweet chariot, cause I wanna ride. Every day is a struggle just to stay alive. It's dark and hell is hot and I don't wanna feel the fire. I'm sorry for my sins and I deserve to die, but please swing low, sweet chariot, cause I wanna ride. Well, come on, come on, come on. Won't you please swing low, sweet chariot? Won't you please swing low, sweet chariot? What you know about sacrifice? Nothing, they bluffing. These niggas perpetrators, man, the God's shit is disgusting. I put my time in, while they ain't even applying. Through all the pain, hate, confusion, and the lying, I stay grinding with the heart of a lion. The strong through the storm till I found that silver lining. Without no pressure, there's no diamonds. I will straight into the furnace of affliction for refining. Came a long way to stash the bills when I heard the sirens getting higher. Hold up, a moment of silence. Just a moment, y'all. Yeah, cause that man is dead in his seat. Gain knowledge, found peace, shook the mark of the beast. Only fear God and not another man who bleeds. And if you roll with me, you already know my speed. I come through, give the death and holler what up, breathe. Then I quick shot, Christian with ease. Then I go with the sword back in the sheet. I got one life to live, so I'm playing the keys. So I be dropping shit like the towers. So all my haters sour. You ain't no cowards. Niggas say they hard, act like they only flat with you. Bitch ass.
We live. Check. All right, we getting this building. All right, clap it up. Shalom Israel. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakatha. Yahweh Shamar Thah Shem Yahweh Shah. To all my brothers and sisters out there who's locked in, rocking and rolling with us today on the Wednesday night biblical law class. We are the Isupk, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Junior Hanna. We are not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite group, Blackity Black Movement, Muslim Mosque, Kingdom Hall, whatever the hell. We stand alone. We are not affiliated with anybody. You understand? This is the only truth. And since 1969, we've been bringing out the truth about this Bible, man. That all so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians are the real Jews. We're the Israelites. You understand? We're God's chosen people. And knowing that, we must keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand? It's not good enough to know you're a Jew. You got to obey God now. You got to do what the Lord say do. You know what I mean? And like I said, today's the Wednesday night biblical law class. You got any questions online, feel free to type them in the chat. This is not the Christian church. You can't ask no question when Pastor Stanley Earl up there get the humming and rolling. You can't ask no questions. You understand? The deacon's going to use your head to open the door if you ask a question in church. But in here, feel free to ask your questions. You know, and the Lord willing, we'll do our best to answer them. You know what I mean? We get the answers now. Also, too, like, share, subscribe, man. Help push this truth throughout the four corners of the globe, man. You know what I mean? Like the class. It don't cost you nothing to hit the like button and share. You know what I'm saying? We live in the last days, man. This information is for God's chosen people. We got to bring our people into this truth, man, to this one body. You understand? It is very important that we learn what it is that we must do in order to get back in good graces with the Most High God. We've been through hell in this place. Mass incarceration, HIV and AIDS. You understand? Police brutality, slavery, oppression, redlined, denied access to just common stuff. We've been through hell in this place. And the only way out of this hell, these conditions, is us to serve the Most High God. You understand? That's our power. We don't got to take up arms and join the military or some blackity black group. You know what I'm saying? We don't got to do all that. All we got to do is serve the God, man. We serve the Most High God, the Negro God of this Bible. He's going to be with us. You understand? And big shout out to, the Las Vegas, man. We had a glorious time down there in Las Vegas, man. Big shout out to Captain Gaddafi, man, and all the brothers, all the officers, man, all the troopers, you know what I mean, and the sisters, man, everybody who had a hand in that. You understand? It was a glorious time down there in Las Vegas. The only time you'll ever see Hispanics and blacks getting along together, man. Playing dominoes, slamming bones. Bah, shut up. Nobody fighting, man. Shooting dice, eating chicken, man. Listening to all kind of music and having a good time. Vendor tables popping, man. It was absolutely wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. No drive-bys, none of that nonsense. It is possible that black and brown can unite. If you was in Vegas, you seen it firsthand, man. You seen it. Our sisters wasn't arguing. There wasn't no fighting going on. It wasn't no bad girls club. Not one sister threw a drink. They were in perfect order. It was absolutely wonderful, man. These little things like that are little small glimpses into the kingdom of heaven. Little small glimpses you'll see. Everywhere the UPK go, we leave a little bit of heaven behind us, man. We live a little piece of you to see that, oh, this is what unity looks like. Not global unity. We won't give a damn about the oppressors. But this is what black and brown unity looks like. Without any violence and nonsense, man. Man, shout out to all the brothers and sisters, man, checking into the class. I see you. See Warrior Trooper, Jeremiah, Anderson, Quadar, Calliope, Sister Rebecca. You know what I'm saying? The usual suspects up in here.
Who is Jeremiah Anderson? Who is that?
Shalom. I'm not sure. Might be a new brother or sister. Shout out to Jeremiah. Oh, okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I think that's change your name, brother. Yeah, man. Big shout out to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Rocking and rolling with us here on this Wednesday, man. Okay, yeah, like I said, man, let's get right into it. This is a biblical law class. You got any questions, type of man? You troopers, man. You young 50s. You better have questions. You got to have some questions, man. Is anybody going to say something about that Hamite that molested that poor gorilla? Sister Rebecca, post a link in the chat. Hamite molested a gorilla. I ain't hear that. We'll talk about. We heard it. Post a link in the chat, sister. I'm not surprised. You got to keep Ham away from your animals, man. He'll let him do. He'll, you know, we ain't gonna get into that. But you young troopers, officers, man, you better be studying and reading and have questions. You know, that's what we're here for. Don't be getting cut to piss by your grandma during this holiday season because you want to sit at home and not come to class. Now you can't. Now you getting cut by Big Mama. You ain't coming to Christmas dinner. You know, you ain't holding hands around that hallelujah prayer at the table. She gonna ask you why. You don't have no precepts to cut her because guess what? You don't read. So you know, let's get better with that, man. All of our people, we need this, man. When you get that, brother, give me the book of 2 Corinthians 13:5, Baba Kasha. You understand? We're gonna get rocking and rolling, man. We got a lot to talk about today. You know, how to survive these holiday times, man. How to make sure that you are doing what you're supposed to do as a brother or sister in this truth. How to be sober-minded, man. How to be vigilant. How to withstand the wiles of the devil. How to make sure that you're ready to get on those chariots when that sky crack. You understand? How to fight and resist temptation, man. This is the Wednesday Biblical Law class. We about to get right into it. You know what I mean?
Salakia, can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, that was it says satirical in nature. That zookeeper arrested after trying to molest a 500-pound male gorilla. That's fake news, Salakia.
Oh, sister, I get it. You know, we live in an information age. A lot of fake news be circulating.
Right.
I mean, Hamites are disgusting. We already know that.
Right.
You know, they absolute heathens. Yeah, I won't be surprised if it actually happened, but they saying this fake news is satire. You know, if you got a video or something, sister, please post it. And we'll get right into that. But the water for that information, Sister Rebecca. She be rocking and rolling, man. She locked in, man.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
The book of 1 Corinthians.
2 Corinthians 13:5. You good, brother? 2 Corinthians 13:5, man.
The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 13, verse 5.
Uh-huh.
Examine yourselves.
Do what?
Examine yourselves.
Examine yourself, man. Yourselves. Not nobody else. Not nobody else. Examine yourselves. This Bible is written to blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians only. This book ain't for everybody. It's very clear who this book is written to and for. And it says, examine yourselves. Read on.
Whether ye be in the faith.
Whether ye be in the what?
In the faith.
Whether you be in the faith. You understand? What are you doing? Do you actually believe? Does your work subside that? You understand? Do you actually believe in this Bible? Are you putting in the work? Are you loving your brothers and sisters? Are you charitable? Are you honest? Are you separate? Do you actually believe that sky's going to crack? Examine yourself. Look yourself in the mirror, man. Sisters too. You just doing this to go with the flow? Do you really believe in this truth? Examine yourselves, man. Read on.
Prove your own selves.
Prove your own selves. Prove it. Show that you believe, man. Prove yourselves. Read on.
Know ye not your own selves.
Know ye not your own selves, man. Don't you know your own selves? Or you don't know? Read on.
How that Yahushua Mashiach is in you.
Yahushua Mashiach is you, who the world ignorantly knows is Jesus Christ, man. He's our King. Right. The one that died for the take on the sins of his people. You understand? Who did exactly what the Most High God told him to do. He came on this earth and had tunnel vision on what it was he must do, man. He didn't take a wife. He was outside with it, man. Yahushua Mashiach is our King. Read on.
Except ye be reprobates.
Uh-huh.
Verse 6. But I trust that ye shall know that we are not reprobates.
We are not. What does that word reprobate mean? You got it, type it in the chat. If not, we look it up in here. Except ye be reprobates, but we're not reprobates, right? What does that mean? Go ahead.
So, like, if I may.
Go ahead.
Reprobate as a noun, according to Merriam-Webster, an unprincipled or depraved person, scoundrel, a rogue. Reprobate as an adjective.
Right.
Morally corrupt.
Are you morally corrupt? Are you a scoundrel? You a low down dirty dog? heathen like, can't be trusted, always going against something with the truth. You understand? You reprobate, man. Are you? Examine yourself. Christ wasn't. He didn't teach us to be reprobate at all. These schools that Paul and Peter and all the disciples built, they weren't reprobate. They didn't teach us to be like that. Got to examine ourselves, man. Be like Christ. Christ wasn't reprobate. He would not have us to be that way. Read on.
Verse 7. Now I pray to the Most High that ye do no evil, not that we should appear approved, but yet ye should do that which is honest.
You better do what's honest, man. What's honest? Don't be faking the funk. You can't fake the funk. Angels are around this recording everything you do and say. Be honest, man. Especially you hearing this truth. You better be an honest, upright brother. You gonna stand like a sore thumb up in here. Sisters too. You understand? Any more on that?
Come on.
Go ahead.
Though we be as reprobates.
Though we be as reprobates. Go ahead.
Verse 8. For we can do nothing against the truth,
right?
But for the truth.
Can't do nothing against this truth but for the truth, man. That's how strong and powerful this truth is. You can't fade it. You can't. You try to expose this truth, you're exposing yourself. Just get in here and do the work. Glorify this truth. You coming up against us, you're going to make us look more right. You can't do nothing against you. What are you going to do? What the hell are you going to stop since 1969? Who the hell has brought down the UPK? We are Christ. You see what I'm saying? We actually study these scriptures, man. We understand the character and spirit of Christ, and we follow him. Christ didn't get cut. We don't either. Because we actually keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, man, and believe in this Bible, we have brotherhood. You understand? Long as the Lord is with us, who's going to be against? Who can stop us? You can't do nothing against this truth at all. At all. You can try. Good luck. I ain't met one pastor or one movement to stop that yet. I ain't met it. I ain't seen it. Go ahead, brother.
Trooper Warrior has a question. Salakia, can you break down Proverbs chapter 31, verses 10 through 11?
Proverbs 31, 10 through 11.
Right.
Let's see. All right, Proverbs 31, 10 through 11. All right, let's get it. When you get that, read for me, brother.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 10. Who can find a virtuous woman?
All right, this is talking about a virtuous woman, man. You may have heard this a lot, especially the Christian church. You may have scrolled across Twitter or Instagram, and you got some whore in a thong and King of Diamonds that got virtuous woman, a Proverbs 31 woman in her damn bio. That's not what a virtuous woman is. You understand? You know, you can look up the word virtuous at home. Put it in your damn Google machine, man. These words actually mean something. Read the definition, brother.
I got the definition for virtue.
Conformity
to a standard of right.
Standard of wrong.
Right.
Of right. Go ahead.
Morality.
Moral, man. Laws. Rules. Go ahead.
A particular moral excellence.
Excellence. Man, that's heavy. Moral excellence. Go ahead.
A beneficial quality or power of a thing.
Beneficial quality. Not waste. A beneficial quality of what?
A beneficial quality or power of a thing.
Power of a thing, man. There's power in being virtuous. Power in being a virtuous woman. I don't know, some of you brothers who have a virtuous woman, you know what I mean by that. You don't even want to yell at her because she's so precious. You can't even fix her. You might have one wife, you'll call her stupid bitch. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. And you got one that's like, oh, baby, come here. It's okay. I know you didn't mean it because she's virtuous.
That's right.
There's power in her femininity. She's moral. She's good. She's not going to embarrass you. You see what I'm saying? That's a virtuous woman, but there's more to it than that. I'm going to give you some of this, brother, and we'll get the whole breakdown. We could do a whole class on this. This is heavy about the virtuous woman, but he asked for 10 and what did he ask for?
10 and 11.
Let's read it. Let's get it. Come on.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 10.
Uh-huh.
Who can find a virtuous woman?
Uh-huh.
For her price is far above rubies.
That's how rare a virtuous woman is. It says, who can find her? You understand? Who can find her? It's hard to find a virtuous woman, man. Most of the virtuous women I've known are in the Isupk. That's a fact, Jack. I mean, these women, you know, they ain't going to embarrass you in public. They understand that I need to ask my husband. I'm not going to embarrass him. I'm going to make sure that he's good. I am a helpmeet. I do believe in Christ. I do believe in the divine order of the house. See, who can find a woman like that, man? Her price is far above what?
Rubies.
Good, nice, a precious jewel. Not that fool's gold you find in your backyard that think is real gold. It said far above rubies. Rubies are very, very, very delicate, very pricey. They're hard to find. Go ahead, brother.
This is according to the International Gem Society. Fine quality rubies are some of the most expensive gemstones.
Some of the most expensive gemstones are rubies. That's that sister that's in here. When I mean in here, I ain't talking about you just come to class. I'm talking about both feet locked in, anchored in the UPK. Con, sir. Salakia, sir. A sister that calls you by your Hebrew name, not your slave name. A sister that actually believes in this. You understand? Oh, her price is far above rubies, man. Mm-hmm. Now you compare that to the one you got, or you trying to run behind. If the virtuous woman is of rubies, what you got? Read on.
With record ruby prices over $1 million per carat.
$1 million per carat is insane. Insane. You could break $1 million down. Now, what's 0.5, 0.2 of a carat? And that's, come on, man. This is giving you an example how precious and rare a ruby is. He's comparing, you understand, a woman to that, a virtuous woman to that. Not just any woman. We're talking about a virtuous woman, which every young woman should desire to be. You got to desire to be a virtuous woman. But who are women desire to be like? They want to be like Beyonce, Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Ari, Suki Hana. That's what they want to be like. They want to be like Big Lex. You understand? Some country bat-eye crunching barefoot loudmouth from bum F South Carolina. Who the hell gives a damn? They ain't virtuous. They're not striving to be like this woman who's more precious than rubies. You understand? Read on.
Verse 11. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her.
The heart is your mind. Heart does nothing but pump blood. It's just an organ. Biblically, your heart is your mind. It is safely what?
The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her.
Safely trust in her. There's a safety and a comfort that comes with being able to trust your woman. A virtuous woman will give you that safety and comfort. You understand? Some women, you got to put a damn tracking device on them. Because you don't know she out here blowing somebody's rod. You just know she is. You got to know where she's at 24/8. You can't give her no left and right limit. You understand? You can't let her go out with her girls because all her girls are whores. Right. So you don't even feel safe because she's easily influenced. So you don't feel safe with this woman being in her job because she's getting tickled by Craig and them. Tyrone, Jeff, and Craig is tickling your wife at work at the water cooler, telling her that she look pretty and she gobbling all up. So you can't trust her at work because she's inappropriate at work. You can't trust her out in the club because all her friends are whores. And she's easily influenced by her friends. Why? Because she has to prove to them that my man don't run me. So you can't trust her at the club. You damn near can't trust her in the house when you're gone. Because she answers the door for anybody, she's going to be dressed scantily clad. How can a man function at his job or doing the work of the Lord or trying to work at Pepsi or flipping chickens all day at a chicken plant when he can't even trust that his broad that he loves and supposed to die for is going to be a whore or going to steal from him or threaten to put him on child support every 2 seconds? His mind don't safely trust in her. Right. That's not a virtuous woman. This woman says his mind does safely what?
Trust in her.
This brother, this sister, this virtuous woman, that husband, his mind safely does trust in her, meaning he's not worried about where she's at. Because wherever she's at, she's glorifying him. If she's at work, she's saying yes, sir, and yes, ma'am to people. She smells good. And smelling good is a form of good manners, should I mind you. She ain't out here stinking up the damn joint. She's got her hair covered, makeup done. She's looking presentable. So whatever she's selling, your ass is buying, boy. That's right. She looks good. So much so that they're like, damn, whose wife is that? She's pleasant to be around. Wherever she's at, you don't have to worry because she's glorifying you. She could be sitting at the bar and there's 50 men in there. She's not giving off sexual energy to them. Right. She's in her zone, doing her thing. And she's politely, no, I have a husband. Thank you. I'm married. Thank you. Not all this nonsense. Wherever she's at, she's glorifying him. That brother's mine, man, he could be at work. He could be across country. His brothers in the school like that, they got excellent ribs. Excellent, virtuous women. I see him all the time. Captain Marquardt rib is excellent. You understand what I'm saying? The sister comes and she supports the vendors. She's, yes, sir, kind of one kind, sir. He don't even have to be there. You understand? I'm just using her for example. You understand? Because we just seen a sister. And oh, don't get me started. I could go down a list of sisters. The Commander General Hyman's ribs. Excellent sisters. In order. He don't have to be there. He's not thinking about what they're doing because he knows they're in order. His mind can safely trust in them. You see what I'm saying? That's heavy, man. That's what you want. You want peace of mind. You got all this stuff to worry about raising up a nation. Oh, my kid's fine. You want to worry? You got to worry about this broad. You got Keisha on your mind while you're trying to raise up a nation. Why? Because Keisha's a whore. She got too many male friends. Keisha got male friends. Keisha, I don't like hanging out with women. Women's too much drama. I got all homeboys. Your mind can't safely trust in that, man. You know what I'm saying? Read on.
Verse 11, the heart of her husband doth safely trust in her.
That's right. The mind of his husband does safely trust in her. Safety. He's like, oh, I'm good. Where's she at? Oh, okay. I ain't worried. My rib good. I know she at the supermarket. She's dressed well. She knows what I like and dislike. She's not out here embarrassing me. I got a good rib. She's more precious than rubies. She's virtuous. I ain't got to worry about her. Read on.
So that he shall have no need of spoil.
Also, too, not only does his mind safely trust in her, he knows she's going to get that bag. So if she's working, she's paying her tithes. And she's saying, honey, this is the money. Here goes the money. This is what I work. This is what I earned right here. Here it goes. Captain I thought told me something so heavy. He said, sometimes the thing that stands between you and your wife is a damn ATM machine. You know how many couples fight over money? Because some selfish broad don't cough it up. You sitting on a pile of it. For what? Control? What are you doing? You understand? This virtuous woman here, not only does his mind safely trust in her, he knows that she's out glorifying him and she's getting to the damn money. She's making things and selling it. She's working these hours, these jobs. She's not idle-minded. She's not sitting around in some bar throwing drinks on each other like Bad Girls Club or Real Love and Hip Hop LA. She's not doing that. She's out there getting to it. Why? Because we got a nation to build. And your husband needs things so he can go do the goddamn work. Go ahead, brother.
Salakia, a trooper warrior Allah also asked, he said, Salakia, sir, in verse 11, so that he shall have no need of spoil.
The spoil is, so you ain't got to go out there and sell crack or scam somebody. So you don't have to go crack cards and sell switches for a Glock and go to jail for 5 years. Because you got a wife that got a job and she's bringing you the damn money. Yeah, 10 years for a switch is what you're going to get. Yeah. No need of spoil. So you don't have to do what? What are some things the brothers go do? You trying to go cop 10 pounds and flip it. You done did the math and all that. You going to jail, brother. Why you got to do that if you had a virtuous woman? A virtuous woman won't have you out there doing that. Because why? Even though you might not be working, you're doing the work of the Lord, she's bringing you the money. That's what a righteous woman would do because she actually believes in this truth. So you will have no need of spoil. You know your wife got your back. Spoil means to ruin, man. Spoil is not a good thing. You ever heard this song? Well, she's spoiled. She's spoiled. That's not good, man. Spoil means to ruin. Go ahead, brother, please.
No, Salakia, what you're bringing out is so heavy because right now we're in the era where, you know, a lot of brothers feel like they have to serve, you know, they have to serve their rib. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It begins from you getting on your knee proposing to her.
Oh man,
you are committing to a life of servitude unto your possession.
Right.
And I'm looking at this word spoil, and it says to impair the disposition or character of by overindulgence or excessive praise. So you worshiping this broad,
right?
When it should be the other way around,
right?
If we speaking, you know, about the spirit that should be on each one of us in this marriage,
right?
I wasn't created for you; you were created for me.
That's right.
You know, Salakia.
No, you're right, man. Get that brother in the hand. He's so right. You understand? It starts you getting on your that freaking knee. I always hated that. I'm glad I never did that. I don't know else in the world. I started to do it too. You know, you out here running around like, man, let me go ahead and get right, man. I've been cheating. Man, I wish I would. I was Gucci, man. He just handed the broad the ring at the basketball game. I'm glad he ain't, he kept it 100. He was like, man, I ain't getting on no damn knee. What the hell you finna? Well, I'm just, looking up to you for. I'm getting on my knee, pledging my allegiance to you, and you getting tickled at work. You got a work husband, and I'm getting on one knee, bending up my Jordans, giving you a damn ring. Get the hell out of here with that nonsense. You understand? Read that spoil part again. This verse.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 11. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her.
Right.
So that he shall have no need of spoil.
Before I think about running a method, these brothers scamming now. The new drug dealers are the scammers. Oh man, they can crack some cards. They go into, they swipe. You doing Cash App scams and ATM methods. Before I even think about that, I can trust in my baby because she got me. I need new shirt. I need new garments. Hey baby, she washes her clothes. She knows what you need. She's always bringing it to you here. So I can go out and do this work. My mind can safely trust in her. I have no need of spoil. I don't have to go sell drugs or rob my own people or be a male prostitute. Some brothers get it so bad and broke. They are selling their bodies, man, being gay men for money because they have no virtuous women at home. You got brothers who sleeping on park benches. You one argument phone check away from getting put out the house. You one phone check from getting put out the house in the wintertime. Your mind don't safely trust in that broad, man. Right. Now you know that, so you're going to go rob this 7-Eleven or you're going to go break God's law. No, a virtuous woman wouldn't have that, man. You could safely trust in her to bring you that bag and her loyalty and her femininity and all her love. And part of that is giving you her damn money. You understand? So you will have no need of spoil. You won't have to be out here about to, damn near kill yourself or taking, we call it taking penitentiary chances. You don't have to take penitentiary chances if you got a virtuous woman. Most women, most brothers in jail, they didn't have virtuous women. They took the penitentiary chances, man, because their women was in the world. And when they got locked up, they found out the hard way that she was getting ran through. You understand? Read on.
Verse 12. She will do him good and not evil.
She's going to do him good and not evil, man. Do him good. Take his boots off. Maybe you need a massage. Don't even ask me. You know I need it. Hit them shoulders. Hit them feet. Put a paper towel over my plate. Don't let my plate just sit down and flies all over it. Put it in the microwave. You know I'll be home later. Don't call my phone with a 21 questions like 50 Cent. Get right to the point. Do him good. Encourage him. You understand? Tell him that he's this and that. You want the same in return. You want to be told your eyebrows look good, your hair look good. You ain't giving him no damn compliments. You ain't supporting him. You ain't bringing him that money.
Salaki, Officer Zion says, or the man working so much he can't do the father's business.
Right. He flipping so many chickens and turkeys at a turkey plant. They got his picture on the damn wall. He done flipped 1,000 turkeys in 20 hours. Why? While she's sitting around doing what? He can't even come to class. The nigga flips so many chickens and turkeys, he can't even come to class and get simple breakdowns. Right. While his wife is doing what? She ain't working 2 jobs to make sure he's straight. She don't even believe in this truth. All she's thinking is, you better not ever have no other woman but me. You better not ever think, nigga, she got you in check. And all her girls know it. Not up in here. Shout out to Officer Zion. Ain't nobody got him in check. He got two ribs, and they both of them are glorious sisters in this truth. He got two virtuous women. You don't see Officer Zion dirty. You don't see him looking around for this and that. He's at camp. He's in class. You understand? Every effing day, his mind can safely trust in his women. He's not worried about Sister Kalaya Power about out here at some damn strip club fighting or throwing drinks. So he can do the work of the Lord. That's why he's a 5,000. You know, that's why he's a 5,000. And what are you? Yeah, Sister Arabah, Sister Kalaya Power. You understand? Those are, he ain't worried about nothing. That's an example of I know personally. This book is a real live book. You think making this up? I know brothers with virtuous wives, man. They worry about nothing. The hell? Making sure the brother's wired tight so you can focus on doing the work of the Lord. That's what we need. And some of you sisters not married, you could be virtuous too. It's called isupk.com. Pay your tithes and give priest donations, man. You see us out on that street corner. Come give us some hot chocolate when we cold out there. Bring some sandwiches. You could do the same thing. You don't have a husband, you could do more. You understand? Support this truth. That's all you got to do. You might end up on them chairs one day. Or do you believe or not? Have you examined yourself? No, you haven't examined yourself. You understand? Read on.
She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life.
All the days of her life, she'll do him good and not evil. Ain't nothing worse than you sleeping and you getting slapped all across the face. Pow! Who is Throat Goat? Why is Domino's calling your phone? You waking up, act like you sleep. Well, who that? Well, I don't know, man. Go ahead with all that. You can't even sleep peacefully. You got to sleep with your phone tucked in your shirt because you got some broad that's looking for any moment to go through your phone so he can slap you across the head. She gonna do you evil, man. She gonna do you evil. The minute you tell her, give me your damn phone. See, I can't have this. I can't have no charger. She ran out the door. You getting played, man. Hey, I don't play that phone check stuff, man. There's never a phone check in my goddamn house. What the hell is phone check? Who the hell are you? The warrant of the damn prison? What is it called? A warden. It's a phone check. That's the woman that do you evil, man. Going to threaten you with child support every 5 minutes, all the days of her life. You can't wait till your child turn 18. You hoping that child don't go to college so you ain't got to pay the extra bread. Because she threatened you. All right, now I'm gonna put that man on you, I'm gonna put the law on you, put that paperwork on you. That's a woman that's gonna do you evil all days of her life. A woman that's gonna do you good, though, a virtuous woman is gonna do you good all the days of her life. She is not going to threaten you with child support. She's not going to be checking your phone and your emails, all this nonsense, trying to make herself mad. She's not going to stress you the hell out every chance she gets. She knows how important it is that you must do the work of the Lord because she believes. She loves her husband. She's obedient. She's feminine. And she knows that her femininity is her power. She wants to return. She wants that sex. She wants that love. She wants those compliments. So she's going to make sure that you're good so she can get all that. See, you got to understand. You stressing a nigga out all day. You understand? You trying to rule him by force and threats all the time. He's doing it because he just feels like what? It's like he's forcing it. It's not real. It's not organic. Women don't like that. But if you just relax and calm the hell down and be a virtuous woman, maybe you might get some flowers one day. Maybe you might be told you're pretty. But you want to do evil all the days of your life. You don't want to do him good. You understand? A good woman is like medicine, man. Like medicine. You can't wait to come home and just get peace and just be up under her and be like, man, you know what? I've been out here doing this all day. I got a good woman at home. Ain't nothing better than that, man. I don't know what you nasty Christians. I had an uncle, sidebar. I had a Christian uncle, a 7-day Adventist, special K-loaf, butterbean eating knucklehead that said, oh, the kingdom of heaven, we ain't gonna need no women. It's gonna be something better than sex. Ain't gonna be no sex. I said, what? What do you mean ain't gonna be no women? What do you mean? No, what I mean is like you ain't gonna be looking at a woman like that. Yes, the hell, I ain't going then. What's better than a goddamn woman, man? What heaven are you talking about? That's when I knew Christianity was ridiculous and gay. I got the hell out of there. I said, "Do you hear this, brother? What are we going to do in heaven all day? Just run around like angels singing holy, holy, holy?" Oh my goodness, it's ridiculous, man. A virtuous woman will do you good. Only way you're going to find a virtuous, bring her in the ISUBK, man. Bring her up in here. Let her learn from the other sisters how to be. Let her learn from the elder sisters, man. And the sisters, they don't got to be old. There could be a younger sister locked in this truth, showing you how to be. I know some young sisters in this truth that's go-getters. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mama Quad, man. He got hell of a ribs. All of them locked in. Them sisters, I seen the sisters in Mama Quad's ribs was where was we at? Texas? No, I was in one of the cookouts. He wasn't even there. They wasn't there glorifying him. Everybody know who it was too. Oh, no, Mama Quad's right there. They having a good time, lecture slide, covered up, looking all good, makeup done, kind of one concert, shalom, all that. That's a virtuous woman, man. He not. You think he's thinking about what they're doing right now? No, because they actually believe and they listen to him. They virtuous women. Go bring me the money so I can do this work. My heart can safely trust you, and I'll give you all this love. Any more on that?
That's it on that.
Yeah, that's like 10 more verses. We can go all through it. You know, we can go on through another time, brother. You know what I'm saying? But if you got any more questions, man, just go ahead and feel free to type in chat. Shout out to that trooper, man. He's a hell of a trooper warrior, man. Right. You understand? Was in here doing them camp signs, getting to it. What was he? I said first, 2 Corinthians 13:5. All right. Well, give me that's fine. Give me Ecclesiastes 5:7, if you could, brother. Ecclesiasticus 5:7. You know, this Bible is a real book, man. Don't listen to these stupid, unlearned fools out here. Oh, the white man wrote it. The white man wrote the book. Why we can't trust in that? No. Okay, what would you gonna trust in then? Trust in Sleepy Joe then. How about that? Trust in 19 Keys. How about that? Trust in Dr. Umar Johnson and his stupid imaginary school that they never get put together there. How about that? And I'm trusting in this Bible, and I actually seen the power of these scriptures right in my face. I seen brothers and sisters come together under Christ, man, and love each other. I see people get off crack. You know how hard to get off crack? How hard is it to get off crack? And heroin, and coming to the school be glorious, man. You understand? This Bible is real. We better start treating it like such. Don't listen to these stupid fools telling you the so-called oppressor wrote this Bible. If that's the case, how the hell is he going to chains and dies in the end of this Bible? Read what you got, brother.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
Make no what?
Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
Man, don't make no tarrying to turn to. I love that word tarry. It's so old and southern and plantationish. Don't tarry long now. Y'all get on back here. Don't tarry to turn to the Most High God, man. Go ahead, brother.
Tarry as a verb, to delay or be tardy in acting or doing.
To delay or be tardy. To delay. You understand that? Or to be tardy in acting or doing. Go ahead.
To linger in expectation.
Linger in your expectations. Oh, this is getting good. Go ahead.
Wait.
You're waiting around. The hell are you waiting for? Go ahead.
To abide or stay in or at a place.
Yeah, you want to abide and stay as a sinner. You understand? Read it from the top. Now we got the definition of tarry out the way. That's you brothers better, you young troopers better start paying attention. And you officers of 50. They don't want to come to class or you want to ask questions. You better start learning and look up the definition of these words. Why? Because we have a heavy responsibility to do. We are in high visibility right now. You understand? Everybody's looking at Hebrew Israelites like this. The Jews is black. What say you? Have you examined yourself? Do you have the answers? You can get the answers from the ISUBK. You got to get buckled down and get 10 toes down up in here, man. That's right. You understand? We have a work to do. We got to teach our people, man. Bring them into this body. Read that from the top again, brother.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Most High.
You better not delay. You better not wait. Don't drag your feet to turn to the Most High. You don't have to. What the hell is you waiting for? I was in Vegas this weekend, And me and Officer Yahweh Abraham, shout out to Officer Abraham of 5,000, Officer Yahweh 5,000. We coming out of this Golden Corral or something, just like some niggas, right? We in Vegas, we gonna find a Golden Corral. You know what I'm saying? We were looking for the spot there. Officer Yahweh was like, yo, this is a good spot. We end up at Golden Corral, right? So we in there having a good old time, you know, chilling. As we walking out, this brother was like, hey, I see y'all. I see that star. I see that star. Hey. I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking around like, you know, Officer Yahweh, he got that powwow on him. He don't go nowhere without it. I'm out here naked, pause. But I don't see how I don't go nowhere without that fire. So I'm like, hell, he must have, you know, GD, BD, what he doing tripping? He was like, hey, I see that. He rolled his window down. As a brother sitting in the truck. Right outside the joint, he was like, oh, yeah, I be seeing y'all, man. I be seeing y'all. Yo, shout out to y'all brothers, man. I'm just playing with y'all, man. I didn't know y'all was out here in Vegas. And obviously, Officer Harborough, you know, he lit up. Officer Harborough can't wait to find an opportunity to tell a brother about the truth. So he like, yo, what's going on, man? We walk up to the brother. He hold his hand the way we dap him up. And the brother was like, he rambled on about, yeah, man, I was in a Christian church. And I was like, well, who was you under? Apostolic. I don't even know Christian terminology. It's so gay. It was disgusting. He was like apostolic. He named a female and a man. He was like, oh, you're a Christian, but you know about the Israelites. What are you doing? You know, we got a school out here in Vegas and SoCal and NorCal. He was like, oh, really? Yeah, put this number in your phone. We gave him a number to come real quick. Bam. It was like, and this was obviously how I asked him, you know about the Israelites and the Jews, but what are you waiting for? He said, what are you waiting for? The brother said, man, I got a lot of stuff going on, man. My family, my kids, I got to try to work them into this truth, man, because we leaving a Christian church, and it's kind of hard for me to explain this and that to them. And he said, whoa, what you mean? What are you waiting for you to come to class? Right. How are you going to teach them something? Like he went in, what are you waiting for? Why are you tarrying? You tarrying. My brother just read, don't tarry. Read it from the top.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Most High.
Make no tarrying to turn to the Most High. This brother had 1,000 excuses why he didn't want to come and log into Isupk.com and find the local, the closest school to him. Right. You should have heard the excuses. Oh, my family, my rib, and I got a lot of stuff going on right now. My job, my grandma got stung by a bee. Nigga, who cares? Don't tarry long to come to the truth. You don't have much time. Who got the calendar where it says Jesus Christ is coming back this day? You don't even know. It says he come like a thief in the night. What are you waiting for? Why are you dragging your feet? Wow, you don't have time. That's a cocky way to think, as if you have time. You understand? You better hurry up and wait. Get in this body, man. You don't got time to be tarrying. You understand? Harriet Tubman told them, don't tarry. It's in the right. Don't tarry. You ain't got time to tarry long. We got to get the hell out of here to freedom. What you tarrying for? What you think you got all day? You got all these excuses about my rib and my kids and all. Like God didn't bless you with those nappy head ass kids. He could kill them. Right. If you really loved your children, you come into the school. If you really loved your family, why are you tarrying? Right. Read on.
And put not off from day to day.
Put not off from day to day. Don't be like Mike Epps says a famous joke. God, I want to come serve you, but I got to get this money first. It's funny if in the show. Psychologically, that's how Negroes think. There's something that you got to do before you come to the Most High God. What the hell is that? There's something that you're trying to do before you come into the classes. I done seen brothers come in here off the street. You understand? I done seen brothers come in here and just crackheads in Durham. T-Ron come into class all day just sitting there waiting on a beer or just waiting on just something. And he get up and pray sometimes. And he just in there looking crazy. And he just there. He not in his right mind. He's got all kinds, but he's in there. He ain't waiting on what to come. What is your excuse of why you're not coming to class? You're not paying your tithes. You're not logging into class. You're not thumbing up videos and sharing this truth. Why? Because you think there's something more important in your way. There's something more important than the Most High God. There's something that you more important than Christ. And whatever that thing is, it's going to be a nasty, disgusting shame when you're faced with it. You know those memes that I see on TikTok where it shows the brother in hell or heaven, and it says, show God that thing you thought was going to protect you from evil. and he holds up a crystals, everybody starts laughing at him. You make sure you hold that degree up. Hold that degree up and watch them laugh at you. Hold that sage up. Hold that stupid class. Yeah, hold that horror up or that study group. Or hold that what's that thing they do? Hold that job. That Amazon job. That's what kept you from being in here? Right. That's why you didn't tarry. That's why you tarried over this whore, over rubber crystal, over the 7 wheels of light. Chakras had you tarrying. Grandma's Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving had you tarrying. I'm gonna wait till this last birthday, right? I'm gonna celebrate my last birthday. Then I'm gonna come in here. You might not make it to your last birthday, Negro. You think Takeoff knew he was about to get killed that night? You think Young Dolph knew that he had time to play around? You think Triple X had time? All these brothers, they didn't know. They was on their way to a turkey drive. They was on their way to celebrate their birthday. Lights out. They didn't make it. What makes you so different? You better not tarry to get up in this body. You ever heard of World War III? Thermonuclear destruction is coming. You ain't got time to be dragging your feet. They call it dragging ass in the military. The Isupk military. Don't drag ass to come up in here, man. Double time. Beat your feet to get through those doors. We should have a line of Negroes beating down the doors of getting these classes. Read on.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Most High come forth.
You know why you shouldn't tarry? Because suddenly the what?
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Most High come forth.
Man, the wrath is something. Oh my, the wrath of the Most High? That's going to come forth. You want to know a little snippet of the wrath of the Most High? Read Exodus. Exodus will give you a small little glimpse of how creative the Most High God can be on tearing you to shreds. I mean, he'll send roaches and just shut down America. They'll be all in the generators, all in your crevices. Everything will be done. You'll be crying and pissing. Oh, Lord, just take the roaches away. He sent locusts to do it in frogs. The smell of the dead frogs. Oh, my goodness. Lice. Hail. Big giant balls of hell with lightning. Tearing everything up. Tearing your crops up. Busting your windshields to your new Cadillac. Hail balls flying through your roof. The Most High God is all powerful. We call him the Most High because there's nothing above him. You don't want his wrath. You want his tender love and mercy, forgiveness, blessings. You want all that stuff. But you're going to get the wrath if you tarry long to get into this body. Read on.
And in thy security.
And in your what?
In thy security.
Your Bitcoin.
In thy security.
Your 401k.
In thy security.
That GS bullcrap job that you got.
In thy security.
And in your security, read on.
Thou shalt be destroyed.
You're going to be destroyed thinking that your stupid job that's so goddamn important that you're tarrying to come to class or be in this body. That's why you're going to be destroyed. Your security. That thing that's you so secure in, like it's not going to perish. The Bible says there won't be one stone left upon another. You think this Bible's a goddamn joke? Do you understand that as soon as those satellites get hit with all kind of rockets and lasers, you can't go to the ATM machine? You imagine going to the bank to pull money out when money doesn't matter. Imagine having all these degrees on the wall, and but no one comes to you for work. In your security, your what?
In thy security.
In your security.
Thou shalt be destroyed.
You're going to be destroyed because of it, man. Understand that. That is a heavy concept. There's nothing wrong with having a job or trying to better yourself. If you put that before the Most High, you're going to be destroyed, brother. It's not worth it. This comes first. Go ahead, brother.
No, that's just heavy. You know what I'm saying? We put security in so many things we take for granted, like technology. You know, people have just gotten their power back in Moore County.
Right. I heard about that.
This is how fragile our existence is, or the comfort that we get to enjoy from day to day is. You know, just some random idiot decided to shoot, you know, the what is the power structure, a transformer, shot 2 transformers, and kids didn't even go to school.
Right. Damn. No power.
And what's interesting, in addition to this, is a tangent.
Mhm.
Other states are reporting power outage attacks similar to North Carolina,
Oh, wow.
according to a report from Moore County document.
You
So
said
like
power outage attacks.
people
So
are
people are
attacking,
when the big transformers and shutting down grids.
shutting down grids.
You know what? And this one say this that's domestic terrorism. And that type of terrorism, man, you're going to be trying to find a Motel 6. But what if that Motel 6 is in that power grid? Then what you going to do? You take for granted the small things, such small things. You understand? The Most High God is going to show you in his wrath that if you tarry to come serve him, to come into the Isupk under Commander Johanna, you understand, to love your brothers and sisters, that you're going to be a victim of his wrath.
That's right.
We had power up in here. This school was well lit. We got plenty of food back there too. Go ahead, brother.
Salaki, I got that definition for wrath.
Go ahead.
Beyond strong vengeful anger or indignation.
Beyond. I mean, there's anger and there's vengeance. This is beyond that. I mean, think about you, what you do. You mad at your girl, you try to tear. It's beyond that. That's wrath. Go ahead, brother.
Retributory punishment for an offense or crime. Divine chastisement.
Divine what?
Divine chastisement.
Good night. Woo, divine. I ain't never had no divine ass whooping. I mean, I've been chastised, but divine? Man, I don't want no parts of that. You can keep that. I'm coming to class. I don't know. I read what happened in the Bible about leprosy and the plagues and how Most High God giving niggas hemorrhoids and making your face flat. I don't want midgets. I don't want no part of that. Imagine coming, man, don't get me started, man. Good night. Beyond what you think. Beyond your little punk anger. Most High has wrath. But keep hope your job is worth it.
Right.
I hope you throwing turkeys and chickens for the white man, and you wearing a tight Steve Harvey suit and yes sir and shucking the job. I hope it's worth it. I hope it's worth it. Go ahead. Any more on that scripture?
Con. And perish in the day of vengeance.
And you're going to perish in this day of vengeance. Yes, you, the one that thought that this was more important. You know, angels are recording everything you do. I didn't think you knew that. Eyes of the Lord are everywhere, beholding the good and the evil. You're not in here. Where are you at? What you doing? What's so goddamn important that you can't come to camp? What's so important that you're not paying your tithes? What's so important that you can't give a priest offering? What's so important that you can't say kind out of one kind? You got to say what? You trying your best not to say kind out of one kind. What's so important, you understand, that you can't participate in none of the UPK events? What's so important you can't like and subscribe and thumbs up a class? That thing is going to get you killed. That thing that's in your way, that's your security. And you're going to pay for it. Just know I told you that. I don't think you understand that when you take all of your head and you come into this body, you are a priest and prophet of the Lord. You understand? And you better pay attention. It's not a game. You're going to pay for that. You understand? What does it profit a man to gain a whole world but to lose his soul? Right. Ain't nothing wrong with trying to better yourself. But brother, you put that in front of this truth, it's a wrap, man. Right. It is a wrap. You understand? Any more on that? That's it. Read from the top again. I'll get the scripture and that's it, brother.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 5, verse 7.
Put this in your notes. Make
no tarrying to turn to the Most High, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Most High come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
In your security, you're going to be destroyed. You want to know why? Give me Exodus 3. Exodus, slack it, brother. The book of Exodus, man. Exodus 34 and 14, man. I don't think our people understand this concept. Maybe I can help you explain why we're such a stickler on coming into this body, not putting something in front of the Most High God. That thing that you haven't examined yourself. Examine yourself. Didn't you take oil? Didn't the priest and prophet pray over you and put oil in your head? Right. I'm talking about the brothers and sisters that's in here. We got a job to do to go fetch those brothers and sisters out there. But we're not right in here. How can you get them out there? Right. How? You understand? Go ahead, brother.
The book of Exodus, chapter 34, verse 14.
Uh-huh.
For thou shalt worship no other God.
You shall worship no other gods, man. You can make a god out of your woman. You know that, right? You're a boo love sucker. You a rescue Ronnie, red turtleneck, kumbaya ass nigga. Salakia. You understand? That's you worshiping your woman. You made your woman a god. You put her before this truth. You put her before your brothers and sisters in the world. You put that slavery in front of that. You made your slavery your God. You made that stupid dream catcher that you got from some fake $5 Indian that you put in your car, your house. You done made that a God. You worship that. You think that's going to stop demons. You little prayer beads. Go ahead, read on.
For the Most High, whose name is jealous.
Whose what?
Whose name is jealous.
Whose name is jealous, man. Read on.
Is a jealous power.
Not only is his reputation, everybody knows the Most High God, his name is his rep. His reputation, he's a jealous guy. He don't play that. Right. What's your reputation? Oh, he don't come to class. Right. He a social media priest. Right. He don't come to class. Oh, he don't come to camp. He just, yeah, he late. He walks to the campsite after he's already late. That's his rep. Right. I mean, he can count on a brother. He isn't here. I don't think he's gonna molest your kids or nothing, but he's just that, he's just here. Right. That's your rep. Most of our God is a jealous power. You understand? You don't want nothing before him. Your security is in front of him. That thing that's you so secure in, that's going to save your life and your little kid's life, he's going to take it from you. You're not going to prosper in that thing. You're not. No one's going to hire you. Why? Because he's a jealous God. He's got to show you who's boss. He's got to show you. You tarrying out here, you in the world, dragging your feet. Yeah, I'm going to come to UPK next week. Passing the school every day. I'm going to come there. Yeah, he's going to force you in here if he wants you. The Bible says, in thy affliction, you're going to seek him early. Somebody might die around you to push you up in these doors. Who knows? Why would you want to risk that? Why not just run up in here? And for the brothers and sisters up in here, yeah, he's a jealous guy. Understand that. That thing you put before him, he's going to take it from you. Just like you would try to do what? Aren't you a jealous husband? Right. Don't you love your wife? Don't you love your children? What's that thing that's standing in front of you? You quick to take your child's laptop and iPad and leapfrog if he don't listen to you. Right. What if he took your job from you? Your kids not obeying. PlayStation. Turn it. Give me your iPad. Give me your phones. Everybody put this stuff up here because they're not listening to you. They're not obeying you. They're not paying it to you. You want to take all the electronics. What is the God going to take from you for you not listening? Right. Think about that. He's a jealous power. He don't want you serving any other gods. And we're so stupid in our security, we don't even think we make these things gods. We give these things power that can't talk or eat. You give it your time and your love and your worship. You worship that broad, man. She's rack. She's regular. She's Reggie, man. That broad ain't nothing, man. You ain't even the first one to hit it. What you so sprung over it? You're not. And you're not going to be the last. What you hype for? She not in here. She hates the school. She hates you. And you worshiping her. You trying to spend all your time with her to show her that you can do both. See, I could be at UPK and spend time with you. Meanwhile, what? Your people out here starving on dope while you sitting up, rubbing your feet together. He gonna take her, or he gonna take you. He's a jealous guy. And he has every right to do it. You don't want to deal with a man and his jealousy. The Most High God is a power, man. He's a man. Read on.
Verse 15.
That was it. Now read it from the top.
The book of Exodus, chapter 34, verse 14.
Uh-huh.
For thou shalt worship no other God,
You better not worship that woman, that slavery, your stupid friends group. You understand? That money, your 401k, your family reunion, your stinking family tree that's not in UPK. Go ahead.
For the Most High, whose name is jealous,
That's right.
is a jealous power.
He is a jealous power, man. You better know it. You better understand it. You better meditate on it. You better teach your children he's a jealous power. You understand? You gonna let your family or your job or money stay. If you really love those things, you serve God. I love my kids. I got love for my family. That's why I'm in here. So maybe through my work and through my prayers that he might save my family. You're not even in here. You don't give a goddamn about your kids. You don't care. You're showing the Most High God. He got it. Yeah, we're going to find out who got it. We're going to find out real soon who got it. You can't drag your feet and Terry up in here, man. You can't do it. It's not beneficial to you or your family. If you really love your family, you will be in the Isupk under Commander Jayhana. Right. You understand? Right. You will be paying your tithes. Hawaii shot, man. Drop that, man. Let me get how much time we got? Okay, we good. We rocking and rolling. You know what I'm saying? Give me third John 1:11, man. You understand? We have some self-control, especially another thing, man. This holiday season is gonna reveal a lot. You understand? This holiday season is gonna put you to the test. I'm not even worried about it. You know how a test come up, you just study for you, like, man, I'd take my eyes closed. Some brothers, they scared, they don't want to deal with it. Why? Because Big Mama been to call. Big Mama done bought the kids Christmas gifts. Your wife want to go back home to see her daddy. You know, the whispers is on the radio. Everybody want to celebrate Christmas. The Christmas spirit is in the air, and your flesh is weak. You forgot about all the stories in the Bible about us serving other gods and God being a jealous God when Mariah Carey's Christmas album come on. You forget all that. You understand? We can't be like that in this place, man. You understand? We got to be strong. This time of year, you better step up and step into your wife and your family and everybody who gets it, who's trying to make you go against the Most High God. Be bold as a lion. Hell no, I'm not celebrating on Christmas. Why are you celebrating Christmas? Take the pressure off you and put it on them. Ask them why they're doing it. Stop playing deep. Well, I'm doing it because I explained to myself. Why are you celebrating Christmas? Why are you bending over under a tree putting a gift under there? Why are you wearing a red turtleneck kissing some whore under the mistletoe? It's not even real mistletoe. It's plastic from the dollar store. Why are you dressing up with like what? Why are you doing this nonsense? Let's see them answer. I'm not explaining nothing to you no more. I done showed you Jeremiah. I done told you about not following the heathen customs and ways. Now you explain to me why you being such a whore and serving other gods. You know what I'm saying? When you got that, brother, read for me.
The book of 3 John, chapter 1, verse 11. Beloved, follow not that which is evil.
My beloved, follow not that which is evil. Christmas is evil. New Year's is evil. Joining fraternity and sorority is evil. You understand? Patterning your life after zodiac signs is evil. Right. Threatening your kids with a Santa Christmas list is evil. You understand? Don't do that, man. Read on.
But that which is good.
But do that thing which is good, though. Pattern yourself about something evil. Do that which is good. What's good? Paying your tithes is good, man. Right. Supporting is true. We got the Passover coming up. You understand? We got brothers and sisters who come here and learn how to feed weekly, daily, monthly, on the hour, every hour. Right. Support this goddamn truth, man. Stop being so selfish. You understand? Come to class. Just get in here and sit down. Right. You running around all day. Just get in here and sit. Maybe you want to soak up something through osmosis, maybe. Right. But just be in here, man. Be amongst holy men. Be amongst righteous sisters. You got to support this body. Don't wait till the sky crack and then try to be all, you like at your job. You're a sorry employee. Then when the general manager shows up, you sweeping the floor. Everybody gets you like, damn, nigga, You be hiding every day. Now that the CEO and general manager's here, you turning the company man. Yeah, you're a spotlight ranger. Don't be a spotlight ranger. Don't be a company man with that skycracker. It's too late then. They already seen you tarrying and shucking your feet and finding any excuse to not come to class and camp or not give out flyers to your people. You just lazy. You a sluggard. You understand? You better do that thing which is good, which is not be a sluggard. Love your people enough to put the goddamn work in. Read on.
Salak, if I may.
Go ahead.
I just want to pull a quick precept.
Please.
Because you think that, Salak, Proverbs 15:3. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good.
Good night. The evil and the good.
You think that you can just show up when it's time to show up. But the Most High Power, everything that you do, say, your conduct is being recorded at all times. Not just when the generals show up. That ain't the time for you to show out.
Right.
It's when what does they say? Character is doing the right thing even when no one is watching.
Yeah, just doing the right thing at the right time, even when it's hard, no one watching.
Yeah, that's what we're supposed to be.
That's right.
At all times, man. Salaki.
Yeah, right. He's so right about that, man. He's so right about that. Read that scripture again from the top for me, brother.
Right. 3 John, chapter 1, verse 11. Beloved, follow not that which is evil, but that which is good.
Right.
He that doeth good is of the Most High.
If you do good, telling your wife, hell no, we ain't celebrating Christmas. That's of the Most High. Tell your children, man, that's a heathen custom, man. We don't do that. I buy y'all stuff all the damn time, man. Let's go to the basketball court, shoot some hoops, man. Let's go toss this pigskin around, this baseball. Let's go to the movies or something. Damn Christmas. Cool, Dad. Let's go. That's good. That's right. You understand? Read on.
But he that doeth evil.
But you disgusting Christians and brothers who are tarrying, smoking weed, zodiac signs, fraternity, sorority, eating pork, talking about some other white meat, crab legs, this paleo diet, all this nonsense, being gay, supporting wickedness. Read on.
But he that doeth evil hath not seen the Most High.
You do evil. You haven't even seen the Most High. You haven't. And you won't until it's too late. You're going to see that wrath. That's what you're going to see. You understand? You're going to see that wrath. And that's going to be too late then. Any more on that?
Nah, that's it.
You understand? Give me Ezekiel 3:11. So the prophet, let's see what the Most High God told the prophet Ezekiel. You understand? Let's see how alive and real this record book is. It's just you think it's a joke. This book is what's going to save your life and save our people, man. You have to be in tune with what's going on now. Not what you think, not in your security, not in your job, not in your money. That's going to perish. Imagine believing your money going to save you. Have y'all? That's why I like apocalyptic type of themes and shows and movies, because it puts you into some kind of reality that could happen. It will happen. Imagine kabloom, total chaos. Do you think a bank teller stand in that bank right then? How you get into the vault? You don't have the code. And then what the hell are you going to spend the money on? Your currency means nothing now. We're in a goddamn war. You a billionaire, you don't have no power. All you have is the things you've bought. But now those things are being threatened by people taking them. You can't defend yourself. You have no army. You have nothing. No one cares about your rap album when in a crisis. You're going to be the baby just running around with a big Cocoa Pebble head trying to do what? No one cares about your celebrity and star then. No one cares. Everybody's looking out for themselves, trying to survive. You think your securities and your money, your Bitcoin, brother, you got another thing coming. I wouldn't lay out riches in this world at all. We lay our riches up for the kingdom to come that's going to be on this earth right here. That's why we in this class. That's why we saying, thus saith the Lord. We actually believe. We set this up for us and our children's children. What are you doing? You trying to buy that beach house to do what? Anyways, read on, brother.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 11. And go, get thee to them of the captivity.
That's us. We was the ones captive, not those fake Jews, not no damn Irish. Get thee to them of the captivity. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Read on.
Unto the children of thy people.
The children of thy people. Talking about us again, more specific. You understand? The house of Israel. Go ahead.
And speak unto them.
Speak unto them, man. Did it say sing a gospel song to them? Did it say hire K&K mine?
Speak unto them.
And speak unto them. Go ahead.
And tell them, thus saith the Most High Power.
That's what we do at camp. That's what we do in these classes. We're telling you what the Most High Power is telling you. Read on.
Whether they will hear.
Whether you're going to hear, whether you're going to listen, go ahead.
Or whether they will forbear.
Well, you're going to be like, man, get the hell out of here with that. Either way, my job is to tell you.
That's right.
Our job is to tell you. That's why these classes are so important. Going to camp. How the hell you think Kanye West and Kyrie Irving heard anything about a Jew?
Right.
I don't give a goddamn if they heard it from a fake. Where do you think they heard it from?
Right.
We're doing the work. It's happening, man. It's happening. In the times is unfolding right before your eyes. And here we are tarrying to come in the truth. Dragging feet. Losing hope. Dragging ass. No, sir.
Right.
Read on.
Verse 12. Then the Spirit took me up, and I heard behind me a voice of a great rushing, saying, Blessed be the glory of the Most High from his place.
Right. I love this story of Ezekiel, man. The Most High, I think it took him about a braid. Just show that's one he took him about a braid. This one, but he's prophet Ezekiel, man. Oh my goodness, you gotta get into Ezekiel and read. You know what I'm saying? Mighty prophet of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? All these scriptures are for our time right now, for our learning, man. We're gonna drop that. Give me James 1:8, Bubba Kashaw, and then pull up that video for me. We got a little time left. You good? We living in a wicked ass time, man. I'm telling you. We living in a wicked, strange, disgusting time. And the bad part about it is our people can't even decipher what's true, what's not. That's why it's important you come to these classes, man. It's important that you understand, listen to the general's breakdowns and get the official stance on things, and just be all engulfed in this truth. So you have your left and right limit. You'll know how to navigate in these ill, wicked times.
Right.
Well, we have no direction. You understand? Go ahead, brother. We got that read for me.
The book of James, chapter 1, verse 8.
Uh-huh.
A double-minded man.
Hey, what?
A double-minded man.
We about to read about a double-minded man. Go ahead.
Is unstable in all his ways.
Yeah, in UPK, you can't be double-minded. You understand? You can't say black power and then sleep with a white woman.
Right.
You can't be you can't be pro-black and anti-white and pro-black. Oh, what is it? Yeah. How they said, yeah, you can't love God and smoke weed.
Right.
You can't love God and smoke, period. You can't love the customs of heathens and love the Most High Power.
Right.
You can't do it. It's double-minded, man. You understand? How you gonna be that? I ain't never seen the blood and the crip at the same time. You said was a blood crip? Go ahead.
You must have struck a nerve with that weed, because we went from 13 to 6 views, 6 viewers.
Oh, yeah, it's all good.
You struck a nerve, Salakia.
You understand? We damn you can't. You definitely can't be double-minded, man. And our pastors, our religious leaders are double-minded.
That's right.
Extremely double-minded. They tell you one thing, do another. They also have no clue what they're saying. They just want the money. We're gonna see a little quick video. My rib sent it to me on Instagram. It just happened, I think, a few hours ago. Cue that video for me, brother. You know what I'm saying? This is Pastor Jamal Bryant. Y'all might be familiar with Jamal Bryant. I think it was Empowerment Temple back in the day, out of Baltimore. There's a lot of video clips and a lot of scandals with him. He's a slime ball, typical pastor, money hungry guy. Lacks knowledge of the Bible like every Christian pastor. True hustler though. I mean, he'll swindle you right out your money. He's been doing it for so many years. A lot of NFL players, basketball players, and rich people donate to him. They're Christians, right? But Pastor Jamal Bryant, said something that's so evil, wicked, and disgusting once again. This is the same brother who had the shirts that said F you on it. Back in the day, he had a shirt that said F you, and the F stood for forgiveness. And he would have his members wear a shirt that said F you. So if you stand in line at the store, you see a person with an F you shirt, you think it means really F you. But the F stood for forgive. It was ridiculous. He's always doing some crap to stir up to stir up controversy for shock value. Right. You understand? But listen to what Pastor Jamal Bryant had to say. Big clout chaser. Go ahead.
Commentary. I'm people that smell weed. Really is New Birth is the largest land-owning black church in America. And so my position to my deacons is, why aren't we not raising cannabis? I'll be able to bring in black males. They're able to do it legally. I'm teaching them farming.
Oh my God.
I'm helping them to enhance the ecosystem. This is the kind of conversation.
Hold up, man. Just play it for the top. You good? You got mute. Just mute the. Never mind. I'll cover the mic. That's good right there. And I'll wait till after you to talk to wait after. Go ahead.
Know what your thoughts are. I'm gonna come back with some commentary.
I'm looking for people that smell like weeds. No, really is. New Birth is the largest land-owning black church in America. And so my position to my deacons is, why aren't we not raising cannabis? I'll be able to bring in black males. They're able to do it legally. I'm teaching them farming.
Oh my God.
I'm helping them to enhance the ecosystem. This is the kind of conversation. So if the guy, black boy in Bankhead said, they want weed at the church? Where do I join?
Yes.
I don't need no pamphlets for him.
Yo, who put the loonies at the end of that? That's hilarious. Yo, get this job turkey with at the water. Did you hear what this? You hear excuses of why he said? He's saying, Pastor Jamal Bryant, it's comedy at this point. If you haven't found any reason to leave the Christian church, brother, you just seen about 20 seconds of it. He said he's looking for the brothers who smell like weed. He's that desperate. Give the Most High a hand for tearing these Christian churches up, man. That COVID and the truth coming out about these Christian churches, the work we putting in, you can't get members in your church. Right. People are leaving the Christian church. This Negro is so desperate for tithe money that he's trying to put legal weed in the churches. And not only that, his excuses was, we can bring the brothers from the hood in here, teach them farming and cultivation. Nigga, who the hell you think you are? There's so much. You're not trying to raise collard greens, potatoes. He want to teach them cultivating weed. That just lets you know Pastor Jamal Bryant smokes weed. Right. If you didn't know that, he's a gay. Right. If you didn't know that, he just told on himself. He smokes. He was probably high during this interview right now. Right. You know what I'm saying? Would you trust your doctor if he came into the operating room high as hell, smell like weed? Ladies, if you're a gynecologist, if you go to the gynecologist for your checkup, would you trust if your gynecologist walked in there, was like, hey, how you doing, sister? He smelled like a pound of weed. You ready to get it on? No, you wouldn't trust that. You would request that, reschedule, or get somebody else. Right. Even in the military, you can't operate heavy machinery while you're high. You might shoot somebody with that 50 cal. Right. That's right here at your fingertips. You're so high, you think you saw something you didn't. Now you shot somebody. Now you're in Fort Leavenworth. Why would you trust a man teaching you God's word when he's high? If you wouldn't trust a doctor, you wouldn't trust your lawyer coming in court high, you wouldn't trust your brain surgeon, you wouldn't. So why would you trust somebody teaching you God's word? Go ahead.
No, Salaki, that just speaks volumes about how, attached we are to America, believing that, if America says it's okay for us to do it,
right,
even though the Most High Power, according to the Bible, says that it's wrong to do it, that it's okay and it's acceptable. This is how you know that Christianity is nothing more than white supremacy.
Right.
Salakia.
No, you're so right about that, man. Christianity is white supremacy. And a part of white supremacy is what? Keeping us down so they can always rule over us. Weed is the way. Listen, man, this whole legalization, all that stuff, that's just another play to keep us down. Keep us down and high and effeminate and gelatinous and weak. Go ahead, brother.
No, that's heavy because, you know, all the other nations, you got to understand if you Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, the laws were given to us. We are expected to live by a certain standard,
right?
By a certain code of conduct. The other nations can do whatever the hell they do,
right? But
for you, if you Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, you can't afford to smoke weed.
No, you can't.
You can't afford to be a whore. You can't afford to eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. You can't afford to put a damn Christmas tree, which is on the up. The cost of Christmas trees is double what it was last year. Man, you can't afford to put a Christmas tree up in your house and celebrate Christmas. Man. Right. Salakia.
Now you so right about that, man. We can't afford it. That's too heavy of a price to pay at this point for us to do that. You don't know what's weighing on the balance in the scale if you do that. I don't think people quite understand. Death is at the door. We can't afford that, man. You understand? You love your children, but you putting them through that. Jamal Bryant is nothing more than a pimp, man. He's high right now. His excuses for bringing weed into the churches, dispensaries into the churches, getting into the legal. And you know what's crazy? All of our leaders think like Jamal Bryant. He's taking a book. Jay-Z invested in legal marijuana. Killer Mike, Styles, everybody. Just name it. Negroes see opportunity to get some money, and they don't even think for 1 second, thus saith the Lord. They just run to it. It's like a primal beast. They see the cheese, but they don't see the trap. It's like, what are you doing? And you call yourself a man of the cloth? You a pastor? You ain't no damn. You a jive turkey. Oh, I can teach them cultivation and how to farm. No, you can't, bro. Like, that's not farming. You know how in depth agriculture or farming really goes. Weed's not even a thing. Like, you got all kind of. You talking about bringing them in? Why? You want them to be high, so you can tell them anything you want. They can bring you more tithes money. You can molest the kids when they're high. Introduce kids to drugs. You want the women to be high. The whole church smell like weed. Don't be surprised if they have a smoke off in church. They will have a church smoke session. Now he just started it. Jamal Bryant he's trying to be revolutionary and evil. The whole church, the sign on the door says 420 friendly churches. 420 friendly, was it 420? 420 friendly churches are coming. So while I pass up there, you can smoke your blunt. You fake Israelites and you Old Testament Israelites, y'all gonna love them. You Old Testament Israelites, some high weed head idiots. Y'all gonna go to Jamal Bryant's church because you can smoke in there. You understand? It's ridiculous, man. I thought I seen it all until I seen that nonsense. You understand? No, you can't smoke weed. First of all, the Most High God is against us. Anything that is involved with heathen customs, he's against it. That's right. You know why you can't get edge ups? Because that's a heathen custom. Egyptians used to take a blade and just shave all their hair bald and leave a little ponytail in the back, or put like scars on their face, scarification, or zigzag their beards, or do just ridiculous stuff. So God is like, don't even deal with that razor and shaping up nothing, because you're gonna be like a heathen when you do that. He's also against smoking, not just weed, but smoking tobacco, smoking crack, smoking opioids, smoking anything. He's against it. Why? Because smoking is a heathen custom. Remember on 300 when the little monster couldn't hold the shield up, and they told him you can have all this. He showed him the whores and all that. They had a hookah in the background, and the girls just blowing the hookah. That's how old it is. Smoking is a heathen custom. Those are Persians doing that. And before that, the Egyptians did it. Jerry Hanna already did a study on it and found out that they went and excavated all these damn mummies, these Egyptian African mummies, and they did some tests on them, substance testing, dental work, and found out they had high, copious amounts of nicotine and opioids. That's how the Egyptians were some drug addicts, man. It's straight drug addicts. Go ahead.
That's heavy, you know. If they did that carbon dating test,
there it is.
1,000 years from today,
right?
You know, when America falls, 1,000 years from today, they dig up the ruins of America,
Right.
and they're gonna find the same results.
Same
Because America is Egypt.
That's damn right. That's a heavy point. That's a heavy point. 1,000 years ago, now they digging up the mummies, carbon dating, found out opioid, tobacco, marijuana, all that. Same thing now. Average Negro on the block, they got burnt to crisp in World War III. They find his teeth or his skull or parts of his body and do some carbon dating. Yeah, he was on lean, Molly, meth, weed, Marlboro cigarettes, all that. Same damn thing. Same thing. You understand? Jamal Bryant his church is gonna have a sign that says 420 friendly church. So don't be ashamed of the weed. I can hear it now. They in there grinders, twisting grinders while he up there speaking. Everybody in the church high. This is what America has come to, man. This place is freaking polluted. You understand? You know why? It's in the Most High God is against us smoking, because smoking is a heathen custom, whether you know it or not.
Right.
Go ahead. Yeah. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
So like, if I may, I'm gonna pull a precept.
Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 1:9.
Uh-huh.
The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be.
Right.
And that which is done is that which shall be done.
Uh-huh.
And there is no new thing under the sun.
Mm-hmm.
This is just on replay. What's happening in the earth today, is on replay, man.
Right.
It's been done before.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Salakia.
No, it's so heavy you brought that out too. And to add on to that, it's the people that are the same. People are the same. That's, you talk about scripts like that, talking about reincarnation, that thing that hath been is man. When you die, you come back again. You a crackhead. How you die and get a second chance, you come back another crackhead. You smoking weed again. It's ridiculous, man. No new thing. Men have always been continually wicked in the eyes of the Lord. Continually wicked. You was a crackhead in Egypt, you a crackhead now. Right. Ain't nothing new. Talking about man. You understand? These same people. You understand? It's ridiculous, man. Give me 1 Corinthians 9:22. Can't smoke weed, man. You can't smoke none of that nonsense. Get it out your damn head. You can't serve God and be high. You would want somebody doing brain surgery on your precious 2-year-old if they was high, would you? You would request another doctor. Your little precious baby you love so much. It's the cutest baby in the world. There's no other baby better than your baby. Doctor coming there high as a kite. You telling him to get the hell out of here. So why would you trust him with God's word? You're a hypocrite. You're dumb. You're double-minded. You understand? Well, you got that read for me, brother.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 22. To the weak became I as weak, that I
27, Salakia.
Salakia. The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 27.
Uh-huh.
But I keep under my body.
I keep what?
Under my body.
Go ahead.
And bring it into subjection.
You want to smoke that cigarette, that blunt? You better bring your body to subjection. It's like, no, I'm not doing that. You got to constantly be like that. Keep over your body. Keep under your body, man. Like being under somebody's supervision, under somebody's care, under somebody's watch. You better be like that of your body, man. Right. Bring it into subjection. Fight that urge to want to put that blunt to your lip or go to that strip club. You understand? Right. Or worship the other God or go to the Christmas party to John. Bring your body into subjection. Right. Read on.
Lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway. Yeah, you done set up here and we told your mama, I'm an Israelite. I'm this, I'm that. I don't do this. And here you go at the Christmas party. Right. Like a castaway. Here you go. You're a damn hypocrite. You done told your kids, now y'all didn't smoke the devil's lettuce. Jamal Bryant said it's okay to smoke. Now here you go up in there blowing trees. Whole church smell like Reggie. It's ridiculous. You understand? Castaway. That's what you're going to be. Read on. You're a hypocrite, man. Read it again. The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 27. But I keep under my body and bring it into subjection. That's so heavy. That's what you have to do, man. Bring it into subjection. Your flesh is continually wicked. It wants to do evil. You want to join that gang to get shot at all the time. You want to join the punk gang.
You want to join a gang and get shot at every week. That's the gang you want to join. It's live. You don't want that. You don't want that Reggie. You want that gas. It's gonna put you out. You don't want that pill that's gonna just make you feel like something. You want that 40 milligram perk. They don't even make those. You want something that's you constantly want to die.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
You don't want that chaste woman. You want the whore.
Yeah, you want that porn, the ex-porn star that the whole school didn't slut it out. You don't want that good girl who is shy in the corner looking at anime. You want that whore that the whole football team done jumped up and down in. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. That you got to bring your body into subjection. That's right. Subjection to these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. What you can and can't do. That's what Paul said, man. Read on.
Lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway.
Right. So I didn't preach to others. I don't want to be a castaway. I don't want to be a hypocrite. I don't want to be a castaway out of the Most High God's mercy and love, long suffering and grace. Why? Because I done told you this one thing. Now I'm going to go do another. Nah, you're a hypocrite, man. You can't be like that. You understand? Not up in here. You could be like that at Christian church with Jamal Bryant, church smoking weed. You could be in a fake Israelite group like that, but you can't be up in here like that. Read on.
Salakia, castaway is an adjective.
Thrown
away, rejected, cast adrift or ashore as a survivor of a shipwreck.
Right.
Thrown out or left without friends or resources.
You're going to be thrown out of here without friends and resources. That's what you're going to be. You understand? You done told everybody, man, you done went on Facebook and put all these quotes and damn Christmas and Thanksgiving. And here you go with a plate in your hand with deviled eggs. What did you sell God out for the Christmas party? Deviled eggs, a Christmas tree cookie, and some nasty pulled pork sliders. Right. Yeah, pulled pork sliders, deviled eggs, a Christmas tree cookie, and you was wearing a red turtleneck. You sold God out for that. You a sucker, man. You after you done told everybody you Israelite. That's what's going to happen here soon. Kyrie Irving's going to celebrate Christmas. Right. You don't think he's not? Kanye West is going to celebrate Christmas. You think he's not going to get Northwest and Southeast something for Christmas? Right. He's getting them babies. He's celebrating Christmas. Right. It's not enough to know that you're an Israelite. You have to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, or you're a goddamn hypocrite, man. That's right. You're a hypocrite. These holidays are going to reveal exactly who you are. I've already said it. You know, if you celebrate Thanksgiving, you have forfeited your right to speak on any black issues we have. Right. You have sold out. I don't want to hear your posts. You're only woke and pro-black when it's profitable and beneficiary. Right. You're not 24/7. You're not in this truth. That's right. You forfeit your right to speak about any black issues, Black America, the advancement of colored people. You forfeited your right once you carved that turkey. And you buy Christmas presents, you don't know what's good for black people. Only Commander Junior Hahn and Isupk knows, man. Under Christ, we don't compromise. You understand? We didn't forfeit our damn right. We the only ones standing tall, not compromising, not wavering. That makes people mad when you don't compromise and waver. They be like, damn, you can't do this. Nope. Not even a present. Nope. Not even a Secret Santa. Nope. You can't just come. Nope. They don't like that. They hate it. They hate Christ. That's why. You understand? Give me let's see. Yeah, give me 1 Peter 13. No, give me James 4:7. The book of James 4:7, man. You know, you got to submit to the Most High God. You know, you can't listen to these idiot pastors and our religious leaders. Because guess what? Jamal Bryant said that about weed. He's going to have a movement of pastors doing it. You think Jamal Bryant just became popular for no reason? He has a following. And you should see did you see the black lady's reaction when he said that? She was like, ugh. Like, I didn't think about that. He got to talk about cultivating and all that nonsense. That's what happens. You march our people down to go sin, then you justify with all these scientific terms about the benefits of it. Well, we can get paid, number one, which is the sum dum goy of it all. Right. You just want the money. But now you got it. That's not good enough. You can't say that because you look greedy. Not only is it about the money, we could teach them cultivation, how to farm. Right. No, you can't, brother. Farming is way more complex than weed. That's right. What else you gonna be farming behind Hold My Mule Baptist Church? Just weed? Ain't no potatoes and collard greens back there. You just got all weed. Right. Then you're gonna get people killed, man. You're gonna get people shot. He gonna have a church full of schizophrenic idiots. You didn't see the CDC. Some of this weed is causing salmonella. How you think that happened? Some of those batches of weed are trash. You think they're throwing away thousands of pounds? They're going to sell it to you. It's ridiculous, man. He's pretty much given a green light to kill blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians. Go ahead.
Salakia, that's such a heavy valid point, because I can't help but to think about Cain, who slew his brother Abel. You know,
Right.
And in Genesis 4 and 12, you talking about you want to teach niggas to cultivate, you know, produce out of the earth.
Right.
It says, when thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. That's what's going to be on the flip side of Jamal Bryant welcoming brothers and encouraging brothers to smoke weed,
Right.
and to grow weed. You're not gonna get any type of yield on your crop, man.
No.
The Lord's not going to allow that. He's not going to allow, you know, us to murder our brothers and sisters by allowing this wicked and evil to thrive.
Right.
Salakia.
No, you're right, brother. And the crazy part is you're gonna have 420 friendly churches. And you're gonna be, that's what they wanted the whole time anyway.
Yeah.
That's all they wanted. Find a way to serve God and be a whore and a drug addict. They want both. They want the God that they can just, you know, the God of the Bible, they take a mold until they might not use the Bible no more. They just do what you want to do in the church. Don't use the Bible, because nothing you do in there lines up with this.
Salakia. They've never been using the Bible.
Never.
They have never been using the Bible.
Right.
They have been using thus saith the white man.
That's
what
it.
they've been using.
Right. And now look where it got them. 420 friendly churches.
Right.
Where you can go get high. Oh my goodness. Think of now you can really enjoy the gospel music.
Right.
You thought they was crying in. They're gonna be so high, brother.
Right.
That's gonna be something, man. 420 friendly churches with the Mississippi Mass Choir singing the song. Everybody in there crying and snotting and pissing and high. It's gonna be ridiculous, man. Most High God's gonna destroy that. He's gonna destroy you, Pastor Jamal Bryant. You understand that? And the ridiculous part of it, our people are going to run. The black woman said, she was like she was believing him. Remember, Killer Mike said that. Killer Mike was wanting to think he's some leader for black people. We need to get in the weed business. Why? Like, you just want to be high, brother.
Salaki, Killer Mike is a sellout.
Facts.
He's the first one to talk about us aligning ourselves with the enemy. That group, Run the Jewels,
yeah,
it's a white boy.
White boy in there. Run the Jewels, right.
Thanks to him.
How could I forget?
Salakia.
So, yeah, he's been a sellout. Fat sellout. And the thing about it is he's just so greedy. Like he don't refuse himself nothing. He don't refuse himself anything. Cheesesteaks at 3 a.m. with you know, he don't care. Why? Because that's how a person he is. He's a glutton. He wants in the weed business. Why? So we can empower people. No, it's not about empowering. You want to be high. You can't fight an army high. You're going to shoot your buddy in the back. You're going to blow your foot off. You can't.
Right.
How are you going to save black people when you're high?
That's right.
You wouldn't trust a brain surgeon on your daughter or your son if they were high.
That's right. Ladies,
You would not want a gynecologist that's high. You got your legs open. He's high. Hold on one second. Man, that's some gas I just got through smoking. Let me get up in here and see what's going on. You wouldn't dare want him to do that. But he could teach the word of God to people, your children. Yeah, a lot more children about to get molested. And guess what the excuse is? I was high. I had no idea what I was doing. You know, Pastor Jamal Bryant, you're disgusting. And all you other pastors and black women who agree with him, we're going to see with your demise. You're going to get the wrath of the Most High God. It's going to be poured out. Go ahead, brother.
Salakia. You know, this is how I know that Christianity is gay,
Right.
and that, you know, smoking weed is a habit of gay men.
Right.
It says men who smoke are about twice as likely to develop ED as non-smokers.
Yeah.
Smoking hampers circulation to all areas of the body, including the genitals,
Good night.
making it tougher to get and keep an erection.
What? My goodness.
Jamal Bryant is promoting, you know, he's like our uncle. Ain't gonna be no sex in heaven. You might as well get used to not having it right now.
Yeah.
On earth.
Right.
Salakia.
Yeah, no, you're right. He's going, and that's going to further his urge and desires for little boys. A woman ain't gonna just do it no more. Now he want boys. You understand? All kind of sickness and nonsense in that church. Emphysema, lung cancer, schizophrenia is huge, man. Psychosis. Look it up. Look at the CDC said about marijuana causing psychosis. This is a real thing. Yeah, as if our people aren't sick enough. Pastor Jamal Bryant has 420 friendly churches coming to a city near you. 420 friendly churches where you can get there and get high as hell. I can imagine the slogans, you know, on the church bulletin and the board outside. We get high and reach the sky. Praise the Lord. Some crap like that nonsense. Yes, give me James 4:7, Bubba Kashaw.
The book of James, chapter 4, verse 7. Submit yourselves, therefore, to Yahweh.
It says to weed.
Submit yourselves, therefore, to Yahweh.
Submit yourselves to the Most High power, man. Read on.
Resist the devil.
Resist the devil. Resist the lies. Resist the temptation, the oppression. Resist the devil. Resist his freaking weed, man. His legalization. Resist that. You understand? Bring your body into submission, man. Read on.
Resist the devil, and he will flee from you.
If you resist it, he'll flee. If you don't resist it, he's going to be right there. That's right. Smoke up. Get good and high. Get good and high and leave this church parking lot so you can get pulled over by an Esau cop. He's going to smell weed in your car, probably cause a search it. He's going to find that gun, and you're going to reach for your license. He's going to blow your goddamn head off. Right. That's what you just did. That's what's going to happen to our people. Read on.
Verse 8. Draw nigh to Yahweh, and he will draw nigh to you.
You draw close to the Most High power, and he'll draw close to you. He'll protect you. He'll be there for you. He'll be your fighting power. But if you draw nigh to that weed, you just pushed yourself away from the Most High God. You just pushed yourself away from the Lord by smoking, by listening to Pastor Jamal Bryant, who's a money-grubbing bastard. He's just doing a money grab because the church is failing. This is an act of desperation. The Christian church is so... I wonder what's next. You got the Jehovah's Witnesses. Shout out to Officer Yarmouth for bringing that out. Jehovah's Witnesses are sending everybody on the street corner to bring more members in to help pay for their sexual abuse lawsuit charges. It's something like what? They said $4 million a day or $2 million a day until they produce records. So now they don't want to produce those records. So they got every Jehovah's Witnesses back knocking on doors trying to recruit to get more ties.
Salakia. I was on my way to the slave this morning going down to Merck.
Yeah.
And right there in front of Bronco Square, 2 Jehovah's Witnesses.
Get out of here.
2 Jehovah's Witnesses standing right there where they about to build that Chick-fil-A.
When have they ever done that?
Never.
You see what I'm saying? Y'all, Mark brought that out. It was so true. Right. And then on top of that, you got now Pastor Jamal Bryant, the Christian church doors are closing. Right. So I got to let them smoke weed now. Because instead of them being in church singing glory, hallelujah, we fall out when we get up, they're at home smoking blunts on Sunday. What if I can get them to come to church and smoke a blunt and sing glory, hallelujah? Now we got to, now is this a place to be here? Right. This is a place to be. Next thing, strippers. You ain't got to go to strip club. Just come into the church and strip. And I'll take a portion of the... Look what you just started.
Salaki, they twerking already in the church.
They're already twerking.
That's what the
go ahead and get Big Mama. Go ahead and get Big Mama, go change in the back and come on out. Right. You might as well. The church is hell. The church is the house of Satan. UBK been telling you this, man. Now look, now they got 420 friendly churches. What time is 8:59? I'm off that, man. We could. I know. I'm pretty sure the jury in my what's this Wednesday night. I think the generals is going in tonight. Y'all like, subscribe, tune in to Black Watch. It's Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Just set your notifications. I know the generals are gonna break this down. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get all the meat off the bone, and we'll continue with this on next week, man. And with that, that's my time. We the Isupk Israelite School, Universal Practical Knowledge. Started on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Yohana. I'm gonna bring up the Office of 1,000 Bakian for the announcements.
ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After the 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. The book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. The book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Means tenth in the Hebrew. It's pronounced ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. The upcoming Holy Convocation. We have the Feast of Dedication, or Hanukkah, the 25th day of the 9th month, for the span of 8 days, beginning Saturday, December 17th. According to 1 Maccabees, chapter 4, verse 52 through 61. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. Boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, imajim, which means to stand. Men of Israel, we're going to render one courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Imajim Shabbat, Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shabrakatah, Yadamatah, Sar, turn and face the sisters. Men of Israel, we're going to render one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Imajim Shabbat, Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Shamar, Alatah Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shah, Yadamatah, class dismissed.